Welcome back to Alex-Norway 68 for a new video, and this time I'm gonna make a video about all the Porsches that is in the game and how I set them up. So the first one I'm going to start with is the Raven West Motorsport 911 Carrera SR 3.0 Porsche. This car just blew my mind. It was just surprisingly good. I couldn't really believe it. I thought this car actually would really go high side with his rear end, since all the power is in the rear, and it's actually called the Yellow Bird when it arrived because it was so powerful, and it actually killed a lot of people with it. So today this car is actually very expensive and very rare. So if you find one very cheap, you should actually rebuild one and sell it. You can get $1 million for it, and that is Norwegian crowns. And if I should guess in dollars, let's say $150,000, I guess, in a good condition. All right, let's go for a ride. The Norwegian flag. And now I'm gonna tune it as I always do. I'm doing exactly the same with all cars, with the anti-roll stampers and springs, and it's a short track, so I will put it in short as it stands. The sound in this car is just amazing good. Here's a kind of replay so you can see something off the car. Sound from the rear is just amazing. Yeah, that Porsche is just amazing. You should actually get one. Seriously, it's just breathtaking. It's really, really, really good. So, let's go for car number 2. So, this is the Porsche 935-78. Group 5, the Moby Dick. As you see at the nose, that is called the flat nose. You have to go back in the 80s actually. Lots of the old Porsches, some of them has this front, and that is called a flat nose. So then you know. And this car is also good, but you need to practice with it because it's kind of type of wild. It's really dragging on the wheels, on the rear wheels, because of the power. It's if the game here wouldn't be grid, if it was Project Cars, so some of those games, it would say how many horsepowers. If I should estimate how many horsepower this car has, I will think about like 600 something, because it's maybe feels that way. Could be more up to 700. So okay, let's try this one flat nose. Sound in this car is also wild. Oh, here is dragging a lot. That is a fun car to drive. You struggle with it in the beginning because of the setup on this car. It's really, really. Here we have the Porsche 917-30. The power is wild, the weight is low, and this car is actually quite wild. Uh, you really need to understand it. And what's funny with this car is not the 100% Porsche. You can see it is an Audi, and the Audi is an Audi engine. It's not a Porsche engine. And you can see the turbine in the middle there. That is a turbo. So we have to see how this car works on the brand hatch. It's wild, totally wild. Tuning, good, good. Can maybe shorten up. Okay. Okay, let's see how it goes. It should be really, really wild. That sound from the rear is just sick. It's so amazing good. You will get used to it really, really fast. You will not believe how fast you will get used to this car, because it's so freaking fun to drive. The sound is just wild. And you just pull, pull, pull. Oh, that was a sweet detail. He was braking and the driver went forward. Nice. I really like the fast cars. So now we are back to Porsche 911 GT4 997. That is a good car, looking good, except for the rear taillights. It's looking more like the old 996, especially the turbo version, that is C4 Turbo 996 911. But it looks good, it really does, and it's going to be fun to test it out. This model 997 was the first one with the blinkers, small one, integrated in the front. So it looks good, and also looks like it has BBS rims. Too sad it doesn't say BBS. Yes, it does. You notice? There we go. On the sticker. Yeah. So why don't you have it on the rims? Well, because it's a race car. Okay. So let's go for a ride and see how it will work. Here we go. Maybe I think I'm going to use the handbrake a little bit. I'm using that a lot, and I'm not driving my very best since I don't want to strip out on the grass or something, because I'm just going to show you. So here we're going for the tuning, and here you see my original tuning. I think maybe we can try for the short shift, since the track is very, it's not small, but the long strokes are not so very long. So let's take it for a ride. It's very stable, very stable. It's mid-balanced for some reason, even since it's the rear engine. Handbrake. A really fun car to drive. So this is the Porsche 911 RSR. I don't think I've been trying this. Maybe it's a 911 number 2. It's looking good. As you notice, the original is looking like this, right? As you have been seeing on the covers from the Grid game. But I have Prestige once and completed the game, so I can switch some of the deliveries, and this one just looks good. You see the front is much cleaner, and this is the not the 997, this is the 991, and yes, it is. You can see here on the tail as I told you, it looks like the Aston Martin design with the tail lights. It looks very, very smart, much better looking. And what's cool with it, if you look kind of that distance when you're sitting and driving it, why I know is because I had three Porsches before. Now I only drive motorcycles, but when you're driving it and you're watching in the mirrors, you can what you see in the car is you watching over the fenders, and that feeling you get when you're sitting there and you can see the wheel fenders in your mirrors and you're looking over it. That feeling is just incredible because you know it's going fast, and I think this will do. So I think, oh, it's so good looking. RSR, it's amazing. By the way, in Norway, actually, it's we have only like 6 million people who lives here, and Norway is the country in the world that buy or gets the RSR, because we have so many millionaires here, you know, oil and shit, and fish and everything, and I don't know the reason, but we have a millionaire club here, and we have track days at a place called Rudskogen in Norway, and I've been driving there a couple of times or more, of course, and there you see them coming with their trailers because they have no license plates on it, and they have these Range Rovers, and they're pulling over and take the cars out and spinning them on the track, and the sound and how they go, it's just really, really amazing. But they are not in the world class. They are just have a bunch of money makers and just having fun. So okay, that was lit about Norway and the Porsches. So let's go for a spin. Here we go, looking good, this car. And the sound is just wild again. It actually feels more heavier than the 997. Nice detail. The disc was red of heat. And this is a little treat when you're going up ranking number 99, you get this Porsche. So let's see how this car works. It feels lighter. It feels much better. Huge difference. Wow. Much easier on the steering, much more better balance, better brakes. Just amazed how good that was. Power sliding, always fun. That car was just amazing, really amazing. It's a reason just to level up to 100 or past 99. You have to finish off the career then to get it. But if it's worth it, yes, it is. That car was just mind-blowing, amazing. It was well balanced, good brakes, easy on the steering, and responsible. The response on the car, what it wanted to do, it was just there, and it was easier to drive. So it was good. So to the end, thank you for watching, and just follow me because more will come. If it's a car you want me to show or something you really want me to do, like anything else, just let me know and I will do that for you. I love this game. The only problem this game has is the online lobbies. I have a community, Grid Legends. You can just search that up and you will find us very, very fast. Because when you're having the online lobbies, you can just invite 8 players. When you're having a race, you know. But we have lots of in the community. We do it private, so we are like 18 cars at the same time. So join us, and I will put the link on, and then you can join us. So see you then. Bye.